Greetings, it's Eric Back, a naturopath, author of Candida Crusher. Thank you for checking out this video today. A question I get asked sometimes is Candida an STD? Is it a sexually transmitted disease? Can it be passed from one person to another? Well, it's not an STD as such, but it can be passed from one person to another. Right? I'm not quite sure what the criteria for a disease being a sexually transmitted disease, but I take it's mainly or only carried from one person to another in a sexual sense. Candida is not really something that you consider to be an STD, because Candida is something that normally occurs in our bodies. Unlike something like chlamydia or gonorrhea or syphilis or many of the other sexually transmitted diseases like, for example, genital herpes. These things don't normally occur in our bodies. All right, these are illnesses that are certainly transmitted from one person to another by intimate contact. But Candida, for example, occurs in the vaginal area of about 20% of women normally anyway, and it occurs in the digestive system of most people. But it's kept in balance by friendly bacteria and other bacteria, we call commensals. So certain kinds of bacteria will keep these fungus, this kind of fungus in check. But of course, when the balance becomes disturbed by, things like antibiotics, or high stress or poor diets, then of course Candida can get the upper hand. So, but if you're a woman, for example, and you have a vaginal discharge, it's certainly worth getting checked out. So it pays to go to your doctor and get checked out. The most common one that women get is BV, or bacterial vaginosis. This is not really sexually transmitted as such. But yeah, it's not really an STD, Candida. And if you're a guy, and you've got some issues there in the groin, and you're concerned again, you're not sure what it is, get it checked out. It's certainly worth going to the doctor and getting checked out as a first line to find out what you've got. So, if you're not sure, and you're not sure if it's an STD or Candida or what, once you get a diagnosis, then you can look further at proper treatment. So it's important to do that. So to answer that question again, is Candida an STD? It can be transmitted sexually, but it is not a sexually transmitted disease as such. Thank you.